Hello my wildlings and welcome back to Turnabout in Little Rodentia. In the last episode we found a fair bit of evidence, I think. What have we got here? Security camera, that's going to be useful. Phoenix glasses, I imagine that'll be useful. An empty bottle, which we don't really know much about, but except that it was discarded by Finnick at the scene. And I believe good old Mr. Pogo here is going to run it through his systems, or whatever it is the police do, and tell me what might have been in it. And that's going to be useful information, but he says to come back later, which means I have to leave first. So I'm hoping that I can go talk to Finnick at the detention centre now. This is promising. CPD detention centre. Mr. Jer's been taken away once more. And to be brutally honest, good riddance. I wonder if I can finally meet with my potential client. Officer Wild, look, here he comes now.
He doesn't look... there's no way I can do that voice, but this is going to be Finnick's voice from now on. He doesn't look like much.
He got me off, he can do the same for you. Phrasing, Nick, please. That would cost you extra. Just saying. Hey Spike, about time you got here.
Oh, Finnick recently got out of questioning. We came straight over once we heard.
Alright, can I meet him then? I've been investigating as his attorney this whole time, but I've not even accepted yet.
Oh, right, well, here he is.
Sup?
That's exactly what he said! Yes, excellent. Man, I didn't imagine a Fennec fox having such a deep voice. You must be Finnick, correct?
Yeah, that's me. Poor little Finnick, locked up in the slammer. If you want to offer sympathies, don't bother.
All right, I won't. Your friends seem to believe in your innocence.
Yeah, Nick would. And the buddy just follows whatever he does.
Are they wrong?
Quite the opposite. I didn't start no fire, that's the honest truth.
His voice has gone slightly, sort of a southern kind of accent.
I don't know why.
Then I should have no problems defending you, though I do need to ask questions.
Yeah, whatever.
I know, all my impressions of the characters are absolutely terrible, and I apologise for that. But only so much, because there's not much else I can do about it. Oh, the music's sad now. Hey, Finnick. So, tell me a little about yourself.
Ain't much to tell.
Well, at least tell me your last name.
Fox. Finnick Fox.
Seriously? That's like if I was named Hugh Man. Did I make that joke before in an episode? Because I think I might have done. No, I made the lawyer joke, didn't I? Never mind, carry on. And again, people criticise my always right joke. Yeah, it is a bit terrible, and at this point you've told it so many times that you just sound desperate whenever you say it. It's in the delivery, man. The nerve of them! I mean, honestly.
Phoenix?
What? Oh, sorry. I guess I got a bit distracted. Anything else you wish to tell me?
I grew up here in Zootopia. Spent most of my time on the streets. I lived in my baby, the van I mean, and I used to be in business with Fox Fuzz over here.
Admit it, you miss those days, and me.
How about I bite your face off?
Yeah, you could, but I doubt it would help your case.
I suppose it wouldn't.
Moving on. So what happened?
I got arrested.
Great. Elaborate? Yeah, I can see that.
It's a pretty obvious answer to a stupid question. I was sleeping in my van, the next moment the fuzz were busting my ass for something or other.
Something or other? You mean the fire, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Next thing I know, I'm talking to some spiky-haired kind of soup.
You still haven't told me, though, what actually happened.
I told you I got arrested.
Oh, not this again.
I'm not lying, am I?
He's avoiding the question. He's not even mentioned little Rodentia, so why... or why he was there to begin with. So, why were you there, Mr. Fox?
Nobody calls me Mr. Fox, Mr. Lawyer.
Well, I just did. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you were doing in little Rodentia that night. Oh, damn, that's a lot of things. Locks. The word escaped me for a moment then.
You know what? You better shut your damn mouth right now. I do not like the tone you're using, not one bit.
Perhaps you shouldn't lock away the truth within your own heart. Nick, it makes sense when you see all the locks in front of you, but no one else can see those. And frankly, you just sound like it just sounds like a cheesy anime line. And wait, no, yeah, you are kind of. I mean, you're a video game character, but isn't there an anime? I'm pretty sure there is. I need to watch that. But anyway, I guess you kind of are. Seems like I'm going to have to do this the hard way. Crap. That probably means I need more evidence. Okay. I still don't know what was in the empty bottle, which I think is going to be useful to me. Aha! Something new.
Back again, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, just getting on with the investigation.
Good. Now, did you need something?
Yeah, that bottle. So, what were the results of the test?
Oh, the bottle you provided.
Yes, that one.
Yes, well, it goes in line with what we've come to suspect.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were right about the bottle being filled with something previously. We found traces.
Yes, traces of what?
You're not gonna like this. It was drugs.
What? Oh, great. Oh, this is not good.
For the accused, no, it isn't.
What happened last night? Great, okay. So, drugs. Just drugs. Drugs. No specific drugs, just drugs. All of the drugs, that's what was in the bottle. Like, all of them. Every single drug ever. Like, even the pill ones were just sort of mashed up and then sprinkled in a little bit. It's one hell of a concoction. Where to now? Phoenix van, nothing new here. Rodentia. I guess that's everything I can know at the moment, isn't it? Apartment? No, nothing useful here. Okay, back to the detention center, I guess. Just gonna save it, and then I'm gonna have a go at this. Why I was there. So you went to Little Rodentia, but why? Why was someone your size in a place meant for rodents? You seem awfully convinced I was in Little Rodentia that night. Well, yes. But what if I claim I never went there? What then, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
Huh? You never saw me enter, you got nothing.
Of course it's true I never saw you go into Little Rodentia. But this person did. I believe that would be the camera. Unless he wants me to show Mrs. Otterton. I'll go with the camera. This Oh, it has to be a person. What I meant was, of course it's true I never saw you go to Rodentia, but, rewind. That is way too much health to lose. So soon. Too soon. Let's try this again, shall we, Finnick? So, yada yada yada, yes, we know. We've been here, done that. Mrs. Otterton, where is she? There she is. Oh, she's so adorable. Present. This person witnessed you entering Little Rodentia.
That little otter. Well, whatever, man.
Her testimony is clear. You were there.
People lie or make mistakes.
Oh, so you're clamming up still?
There's nothing to clam up about. I'm innocent.
Perhaps, but you're hiding something. And besides, we have more than her mere word to go off of. We also have this. Now the camera. She snapped you on camera. And the picture clearly shows you entering Little Rodentia. Satisfied yet?
Ooh, there's one. Alright, fine. Yeah, I went to Little Rodentia, but Targo was never even close.
That's not gonna wash either, Finnick. Tell me, how's your eyesight?
Fine, why?
What about when it comes to reading? See words up close in a book or a piece of paper?
I don't see how this is relevant.
I do. This is how it relates. The glasses, which you dropped. You dropped these at the scene. Your reading glasses. Gotcha.
Huh, so that's where they went.
So you admit it.
I mean, I lost them for sure. But that was some time ago.
Oh, you've been to Little Rodentia before?
Sure. I must have lost them one of those previous times. I never went to Targo last night.
Really? Someone would disagree.
Oh, really?
Yes. This person, our little Mr. Fire. The security guard of Targoat, Mr. Fire.
Some little rodent, you say?
I do say, because of this. Security camera. This camera shows you at Targoat that very day, where you were confronted by the guard on duty.
Grrr. Oh, one more. Only one left to go. No hiding from you, is there?
So tell me then, what were you doing there?
Seeing the sights. I was bored.
Bored? You expect me to believe that? You yourself did just say that there is no hiding from me. Not talking? Fine. I'll just reveal it for you, shall I? This is why you were there. Empty bottle. This is the reason.
That bottle.
You dropped this bottle with your glasses. I had the ZPD examine it and the results were quite telling. Living on the street must be a tough life. You need all the money you could get. So you resorted to this. You were selling drugs. All of the drugs. Every last one of them. You were there for a drug deal, were you not? Called there, perhaps. It is an odd place to... Called there, perhaps. It is an odd place for it to go down. It is, actually. I mean, you're going to stick out like a fox in a town of tiny rodents. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Unlock successful. Oh. Finnick, we never went that far in the old days. Why now?
Oh, the old days are gone, Nick. And so are you. We were partners, Nick. Without you, the old hustling business just ain't what it used to be.
Oh, for Nick.
Money was short. This was the best way to get some quick. I got a message to come to Little Rodentia for a deal, but the client never arrived.
A letter? Can I see it?
I'm pretty sure the ZPD already took it. Sorry.
I see.
Sorry I hid it, but it is a crime. I didn't want to be charged.
I'm afraid that's inevitable now. But it's still less a crime than an arson attack that claimed several lives.
Yeah, good point.
True. I ain't a murderer, Mr. Wright.
Oh, that, I believe you. And I will defend you to the best of my abilities. A drug deal that never happened. A forged threat. An unknown arsonist. It would appear this case is just heating up.
God's sake, Wright, Jesus. You were just talking about the fire that claimed several lives, and that's the wording you choose?
Christ, man. To be continued. In the next episode, Nick's going to go to an old people's home and tell them they're all going to die. Ooh, it's July 23rd. 3 whole days. They're normally a lot quicker than that, aren't they? Bum 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 bum.
By habit, I've tried to avoid ending up in this place. Oh, but I suppose all luck runs out, huh?
I guess so.
I'm going to get a sentence no matter what. Just hope it's for something I did. I just hope it's for something I did rather than not.
Oh, depending on how this trial goes, we may be able to get you a light sentence for the drug thing. Yeah, believe it or not, the faces of the ZPD do have some minor say in things. Our word will help a little, perhaps a few months in the slammer. Or community service, if you're really lucky. I suppose a lot of it depends on Spike now. I'll do my best, but I cannot get you completely off that charge.
Yeah, I know. I'm guilty of it. Just do what you can.
You're innocent of the arson attack, so I can promise that much. Whatever your punishment is to be, it will not be life in prison, and it will not be for a crime you didn't do. Well, this trial's about the arson, so we're enough about the other stuff for now. Bit of a voice break there, Nick. You feeling alright? Yeah, you're right. I usually am. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys later. What? Why? It's my butt in this. I gotta see if there's any more evidence to find that can help us. Oh, Nick, nothing else has been found over the last couple of days. And there could be something overlooked I need to try. Alright, get going. I hope you appreciate what Nick is doing for you, Finnick.
Even if I did, I wouldn't say so out loud. It would go straight to his already stupid ego.
Too late for that, buddy. Good luck in there. Yeah, you too. Really need to work on a better voice for Nick, because it's pretty much just the same as mine.
So, where does that leave us?
I know you didn't do it, that you were called there by a third party who never showed. Or at least, not to your face anyway.
Think it was a hustle?
First Weaselton and now you. Hustlers seem to be getting hustled en masse.
Don't compare me to that small-time idiot. I've always been leagues ahead of that guy, and like him, I never got caught.
Until now?
For something unrelated.
Fair enough. I can tell you're a good guy, Finnick, but you really gotta get on the right side of the law, like Nick did. He's not wrong, you know.
The court is about to begin. All participants, please enter the courtroom.
I'm imagining the bailiff is just absolutely batshit insane. He's just got a bunch of different voices that he goes between.
Alright then, let's get this done with.
It'll be fine. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
I hate you.
Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes I hate me too. But then I just have to remind myself that I need to get over it and try and be better. Anyway.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Finnick Fox. Are the defence and prosecution both ready?
The defence is ready, Your Honour.
The prosecution stands ready and waiting, Your Honour.
I just realised Finnick's voice and Edgeworth's are pretty similar.
Very well then. There are serious charges levied against your client this time, Mr. Wright.
It's no different to all the other times, Your Honour.
Arson and several counts of murder to go along with the flames. It is a grave situation indeed. Is the prosecution ready to give their opening statement?
I am always ready, Your Honour.
With my statement, Your Honour.
Between 9:30 and 9:40 on July 19th, there was a severe fire in Little Rodentia. The fire began at the Targoat department store. It spread out from there, consuming much of the district before firefighters defeated the blaze. Several fatalities have been confirmed. Some are still missing.
Oh, Christ.
A security guard at Targoat reported the defendant to the CPD, who then arrested him. Evidence points to Mr. Fox as the culprit. Evidence we shall now examine.
It is you who always says the evidence makes the theories, not the other way around. I think that was also Sherlock Holmes, wasn't it? Yes, in Sherlock he said that.
And it remains a fundamental truth. So I hope you have your evidence at the ready, Wright.
If we are to put rivalries aside for a moment. So Mr. Fox was found at the scene of the crime and arrested soon after. That in itself sounds merely circumstantial to me.
Of course, I have more evidence than that, Your Honour. Now that the foundations have been set, I can call my first witness.
Ah, indeed. Quite right.
Oh, can we please just get on with it?
Anyway, will we be hearing from that Pogo fellow? That reminds me. I was at a children's party once. I don't know who the child was. I just sort of popped in because I smelt cake. And there he had a Pogo, all wrapped up neatly. So I took it, and I jumped around on it for a few hours.
Chief, sir, are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Carry on.
Yes, I do call upon Chief Pogo to be my first witness.
Bailiff, bring out the Pogo stick. I want to jump around and feel young again. Yes, that's quite a fine Pogo you've got there. I'm not sure about the curved handle. It's a bit edgy for me.
If you try and jump on me, sir, I will be forced to pound your face into the ground.
Oh, understood.
I'm here as summoned, Your Honour.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see the Chief of Police.
Not for Finnick.
Before I have the Chief testify, there is one piece of evidence we must present to this court. Chief Pogo, if you will. We found this envelope containing a letter addressed to the defendant. It's a letter asking him to bring merchandise to Little Rodentia, specifically Targoat.
Oh, merchandise? Like little decorated mugs or snow globes for tourists? Oh, I imagine they'd be quite big if they're his. For the little rodents. Oh, I wonder if you could live inside a snow globe. It would be like it's Christmas every day. Oh, maybe Santa will get me a pogo stick this year. Oh wait, I forgot. I am Santa. I mean, no. Who? Santa who? Moving on. Oh, I gathered quite the collection of those.
Oh, not exactly. We have reason to believe the merchandise in question was in fact illegal narcotics.
I'll stick to my snow globes. I keep cracking them. Oh, why do you think I'm so crazy? Oh.
Envelope added to the court record.
Witness, could you please testify as to what the ZPD think happened that night? Of course.
Witness testimony.
You all know about the fire and the arrest itself, so I won't repeat it. Instead, I will get right to the meat of this case.
That's a question. Do you eat meat in this universe? I mean, I imagine you don't yourself, but... like chicken, perhaps? I know, I forget who it was. I think it was one of the directors. But he said that, most of the predators sort of eat bugs and things. Which is why there's, like, a place called Bug Burger. So, I guess that's meat? I mean, I don't really think of insects as meat, but yeah, they are. When you get down to it. Never eaten an insect. Well, not intentionally, at least. Speaking of which, one just tried to fly in my mouth. Jesus. The suicidal fly. I think I'd try it. I mean, properly prepared and all that jazz. Give it a go. Might be a little weird, but who knows? I haven't tried it yet.
The defendant was caught there for a drug deal. Highly illegal activities. During this, the fire began. Before Mr. Fox could escape, a security guard confronted him and later informed us.
Sorry about the pause there. I saw someone walking past the window looking suspicious. But they were a completely normal person. I'm like a dog. I see someone walking by and I just want to go out and shout at them. I don't actually want to go out and shout at them. I'm not that good at interacting with people in general. I'm pretty sure going out and shouting at people isn't going to help.
One illegal activity led to another, costing too many lives in the process.
I'm sorry, but that's quite a jump. From selling narcotics to burning down a city. Bit of a jump, just gonna say. Unless he took the drugs himself, went absolutely nuts. There seems like there could be more detail to that testimony. So you believe the fire and the drug deal are related?
It's unlikely to be a coincidence, if that's what you're saying.
Well, in that case, I would like to begin my cross-examination.
Oh yes, please begin.
What do we think happened? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get into the meat and potatoes of his testimony in the next episode. And I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.